So put us 1-0 up, and we're on our way to picking up a big 3 points here in this game.
Oh, yeah!
Welcome back to Ulsan, where in today's episode we have got 2 games coming up. Hopefully it's a bit of a better day for us. We come up first against Seoul. We go to the capital of South Korea, to the Seoul World Cup Stadium. How many seater? 80,000 seater stadium, one of the biggest stadiums we will have ever played in. Then after, we return home seeking revenge against Daejeon, who find themselves in 4th place. 2 very, very big games for us. 2 wins, and you think we could go on and win this league. 25 games, 60 points accumulated, 8 points clear of Pohang and 14 points clear of Jeonbuk, as you can see there. Since last time out, I mean, it's ridiculous what's been going on. We played quite a few games. We've played 5 games here, 5 wins against teams such as Seoul, who were playing against Daejeon. We did well. We scored quite a lot of goals. 2-2 draw against the second place team in the derby, Pohang Steelers. I think we played all right, but we'll take a point away from home to maintain that lead. Suwon, we beat them there, and then Suwon FC, and then the other Suwon. There's 2 Suwons apparently. This is Suwon Samsung Blue Wings, and we've got just Suwon Football Club, I assume. Yeah, Suwon FC, as you can see there. But against the Suwon Samsung, we missed out. We missed out on picking up points. We were not the best. It was our first loss in the league for quite a while, only the 3rd loss all season. So we didn't play our best, but what can we do really? Suwon, not the worst team, 6th place, and we still maintain a gap of 8 points, against teams like Daejeon and Seoul today. And the teams below Suwon cannot catch up probably. They can maybe on goal difference, but it's unlikely. But if we can get results in these games, then we would go against Daejeon 18 points clear by the looks of it. If we win our first game against Seoul, we would go 19 points clear. We're in a good position. We are in a good position. It's a bit chaos at the moment. The squad morale not doing too well. I think we need to make a lot of transfers in the summer. Just not the right mentality, right players. Some players have left us. If we take a look, in particular, Hyun Jun Lee has left us. He's gone over to Saudi. One thing I forgot about is that when we were with the Melbourne Victory, the Saudi clubs weren't coming for us as much because I guess our players weren't as good, but now they're coming for us. Gonzalez has gone to Damak and Qatar. No, it is Saudi Arabia. Yeah. I thought they might have been there, but I guess not anyone else in particular, not really, but players have left us. It's a bit frustrating. Here's another player who did return from his loan spell, but we did let him go. We weren't going to keep him around. I don't know why they'd sent him out on loan, but I guess they did. So that's how it's looking. A little bit frustrated in that. We've changed the tactic as well a little bit. We're going with a bit of a 4-4-2. For a while. It'll be interesting to see. I think it's good, particularly with this press as well, because we maintain a really clear structure. It's a 4-4-2, and that will be important in maintaining lines. I think it's an important thing in the press, and having those very clear, distinct lines with the back line very rigorous. The 4 in the midfield, which will spread across the park, and then we've got the 2 strikers who are very structured. They contribute to the press. They're wherever they need to be used, but can also provide that extra option on the attack when we win that ball back. I think it could work out really well. We played it for 2 games, so this game here, was it the first one we did, or it might have been even the game before? I don't think it was this game, no, but we played it in the Suwon game here and got the result. Probably why we lost against Suwon here. If it doesn't work in the first game against Seoul, then we can go and change. Pohang today, it doesn't look like Jeonbuk can catch up today, but Pohang are playing against Jeju there, which should be a tough game. Then a semi-final, and then against Jeonnam. So some interesting games for them. They should be able to get results, but there's an interesting game after that between Jeonbuk and Pohang. Jeonbuk get a result in that, and then could go very, very clear at the top of the table. We will have the group games. The important thing is that we open up as big of a gap as possible. I did say this at the start of the season. We need to take advantage open that gap up as soon as possible, because it's inevitable. A bad spell of form will probably hit us at some point. That might come. Ideally, it should come in the group games, because we will have to play obviously the top 6 teams, which will be tough. But if we open up enough of a big enough gap, then it should be fine for us. We'll have to see. Let's get straight into it. The first game of the day against FC Seoul. So the team for this game against Seoul starts with EYEING, our backline of Seoul, Cho, who returns from his loan. He's another player who has returned. I forgot to specify that. We've got Lee alongside him and Garcia. A middle 4 of Melly, Park, Lee and Ludvigsen. We've got Adam and Kim up top. Kick off here in this game. Hopefully the 4-4-2 can work. Hopefully we can get some results today. It's crazy. 5 games in a row after we lost those 2 games in the last episode. Obviously we've lost a game coming into this. We've had like 5 games. It's not been like the single game to warm up or anything. No, it has been just straight games. And I don't know, it's been crazy really. We are in a very good position though. It's our league to lose at this point. How many games in are we now? We are 26 games in. We played a lot more games than we expected to. We go 1-0 down here in this game at the hands of none other than Jesse Lingard. I feel like he scored against us before. I tried my best to obviously try and play unique teams, but with these games being quite big games, I think it makes sense to go and play them. 5th place, 4th place today. It'll be interesting to see. There's a ball in here. Can we not go 2-0 down? It's into the hands of Yang, and now we'll have a chance to do something. We've been struggling a little bit in terms of managing workloads. The stress on players with having to play so many games, it's become a lot more frequent than it was previously, even without those extra cup games, which, for example, the Pohang Steelers will have to play. They've got a semi-final. I assume John Buck will have to play. It will be tough. But I think it's still quite tough for us even without that. So I don't know, we'll have to see how we go in these next few games. It's important that we manage and weather this storm correctly, and then we go from there and see if we can go and win this league. We obviously have 7 games left here. Our Pohang they're playing against Jeju there. As you can see, John Buck are currently winning in their game against Busan. You can expect them to get a win there. But I think we can we weather this storm. We'll be in a good position. We take away 4 points from these 2 games. I'll be happy with that, and we should still be about 7 points clear or something like that. And then, we'd set for 7 games left here after this game, so 8 games including this one, 5 games in the league, 13 games away. We could have a league title and be qualified for the Champions League in the same season. That would be not bad in our first season, if we can go and do it, that is. We'll have to see. We're struggling a little bit in the early moments to create anything here. It's into Park in the middle. It will go to this left side potentially. He goes to Melly, who's advancing down this left side. Can he look to square it all the way? He'll take it to the byline to Adam, and he's not able to convert in the end. Are we going to win it back? We're not going to be able to. And now all of a sudden, Seoul are going to come on the break. We have a bit of defending to do here. It's Jesse Lingard on the counter, but Garcia wins that back, and now we might go and get it up the field. We don't. In the end, what's going on here? So Pohang are losing, are they, or something? How have they dropped points? They're losing 2-0. That's good. If we can get a result here, then we might just be, if we get a result, we'll be 11 points clear, which is not bad. If we pick up a point, 9 points clear. The gap opened up. I think it was like just before last episode, and if we can look to expand it, then why not? Martin Adama scored to make it 1-1. We are going 11 points clear as it stands, if we can just hold on to a point and then go in the second half and see what we can do. We are 9 points clear there. As you can see, can we go and make it 11? I don't know when we get confirmed. How many games did I say? 13, 12 games after this one. I don't know how many points clear we'd have to be to guarantee a Champions League spot. I think it's a bit too early to say that. The 5th place spot has it's not there anymore, because I assume the team who is going to win I don't know what it is. Is it because the team who's going to win the cup is outside? I don't really know, to be honest. Let's see what we can do here down this right side. Ludvigsen cuts in, he has a shot, it's a good save from the Seoul goalkeeper in the end, the chance to make it 2-1 in this game, complete the comeback. It's not the biggest attendance considering it's an 80,000 seater stadium. If we go and take a look, just the 11,000 in attendance, that is pretty poor to be honest. Can we get the goal? Kim over the bar, he's not able to convert in the end. It's been interesting to see, Adam is a very, very good player. He is a good player still, even at 33 years of age. But Kim, he's had a good season, 15 goals there, as you can see. We've also got the top assister in Jae-sung Lee, who is going to be leaving us, 35 years of age. At the end, it makes sense. We also had Hyunju Lee, but he's gone and left us now, which is very, very frustrating. What can you do at the end of the day? It's just a shame really that we're trying to build this team, and I would have liked, it's the same as when with the victory, there's probably a lot of these players I would have liked to have kept, like Lee there, as you saw, but I guess not. If they don't want to stay, we can't hold them. It's affecting morale. I've tried to be a little bit more, usually I just let them go, but this time I've tried to be a little more, like, not giving in as much, and I don't think it's been too bad. It might be bad as Lingard scores again to make it 2-1, and if we continue to concede goals like this, then maybe you start to think it is a bit of a problem. That is frustrating really, because it feels like we have been the better team in this game, but not by the looks of it. If we're going to concede goals like that, as it's really poor defending from us really, we have to do a little bit better. But I guess we just have to go again and see if we can get the result. It is still a loss currently for Pohang, as you can see there, 3-1 down in the second half. We can go and look to make a few changes. I'd be happy with the point here. We're playing against Daejeon, which realistically should be a game that we win. They're 4-1 down against Suwon, as you can see there, at home, and we play them at home. So can we get this equalising goal? Lee stands over this corner, he's going to play it in, it's a high ball, who's going to get there? The header straight into the hands of the Seoul goalkeeper. You thought we might have gone and scored that then, but not in the end. We are still 7 clear. It looks like both the teams at the top might just drop points. Never mind. We're going to drop points. Pohang are going to drop points, but they have pulled it back to to 3-3 in that game. We can go and make some changes, as you can see. Really starting to struggle a bit in terms of the kind of the depth that we have in this team. We're going to look to make a few changes. Ludvigsen off. I'm going to bring on at the back Kim Min Tae, who's a bit of a youngster for us. We're going to make that change there. See what we can do in these final few moments. Kim down this right side, can he square it? He does. Martin Adam at the back post, and he's not able to do anything. It might be 4 losses in our last 3 episodes as it stands, and we've only lost 6 games all year, I think, unless we can get an equaliser in this game. We've made our changes on this right side. We've just got it's a tired squad. There's not really much we can do. Jesse Lingard advancing, he's pulled it, and it's nothing in the end. Can we get a late equaliser, or will it be another frustrating day, the final few moments? There's one final chance here in this game. It's Yang with a long kick. He plays it into no one. It's into another Seoul player. Down this right side, they're going to look to advance. Defending required, more defending. It feels like it's been the story of our game. We get it clear though. It's a good header, and now all of a sudden what has happened there? It felt like we had. I think one thing I've noticed, we just don't have a lot of presence. Like, we've tried to play the long ball, and realistically, we should have a player in the hole. It's just not worked out for us. The full-time whistle's going to go. It's a 3-1 loss, and that's frustrating. And the team for this game against Daejeon starts with Yang in goal, backline of Seoul, Lee, Jeong and Garcia. We've got Melly, Park, Lee and Ludvigsen, Adam and Kim up top. Kick-off here in this game, early chance already, and Adam just puts that over the bar. We need to get a result here, the Pohang did they drop points? They short, yeah, they did drop points in the end. They got a win in their semi-final, are making the final now of that cup, but we need to get a result. They play today against Jeonnam at home. We play against a team who we should be able to get a result against at home, so we have to go and do it. I think we've got a team who are in a bit of a better state. We have the welcome return of our centre-back parent in Jeong and Lee at the back. Jeong returning from injury. There's a goal here. Ludvigsen scores to put us 1-0 up, and we're on our way to picking up a big 3 points here in this game. 20 minutes gone. That is it's about time. It's about time that we score in these games and score first as well. I don't know when the last time we scored first was. I don't know if it's been the last 3 games, if we have or not, but we have here. Hopefully we can build on this and open up that gap, continue to open it up after this game. Let's take a look at who we are going to be playing against. I don't actually know. We've got Kim Cheon there, as you can see, 10th place, Jeju in 7th, Jeonnam in 8th, Busan in 12th, Jeonbuk and Daejeon in 9th. So in our remaining 6 games, the only tough game I'd argue is the Jeonbuk game. We have to get all 5 games here. We have to pick up as many points as possible, and we could actually force ourselves into a position where we mathematically won the league before we even go into the groups. I don't know if that's ever been done. We would have to go 15 points clear, and that could happen if let's have a look. So where are Pohang are currently playing Jeonnam there. So say they score, they would go 7 points behind us. So I don't think Jeonbuk, I mean, we need to just get 2 points on Jeonbuk. Here's Kim, who isn't able to get that in the end. I don't know what we'd have to do, but it's definitely, it's getting there. I think I change a lot how I feel. One time, we're talking about we might bottle the league if we continue to play like this, and now I'm saying, hang on, we could win the league before we even go into the groups. The groups will be the final episode, so we will be playing once again next episode against these big teams. It might be Seoul for the 3rd episode in a row. Or was it Daejeon? No, it was Daejeon who we played last time. So it could be Daejeon for 3 episodes in a row. But every time it's been quite significant when we've had to play them. And once again, it will be. But it could also be, if we take a look at who is going to make the group, it is probably going to be Suwon there. So Suwon, Jeonbuk or Pohang. It could be any of those teams. Ideally, we'd like a Suwon and maybe a Pohang for a bit of a derby day to win the league potentially. Hopefully we're not in a position where that is the case. I may show the games before the day we show the league, or I assume we'll have a trophy. I don't know actually. I think they do trophy lists on the day you win it, when you mathematically get teams out of it, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Kim's on a lovely run here. He might go all the way. He has the shot. He just puts it over in the end. A good bit of play from him though there. Bit of a lack of composure in the end though. Should have really gone on to get a bit of a closer shot, but I guess not in the end. We're going off some praise. I think we've done better. We've got a rested team, and we set ourselves. If we get a win now, we set ourselves up well going into these games that we have coming up. We play all bottom 6 teams by the looks of it, or bottom teams below 7th place. We play Jeju, Jeonnam, Daejeon, Gimcheon, Busan, not Suwon. We've already played against them, but it's just the other team is who is it? Jeonbuk, I believe. So yeah, we're in we have some good games. We do have some good games. I think we had that last time though. Last episode we play against tough teams. This is going to be a 5 episode season. So we've done it quite quickly. 38 games it will be in 5 episodes. That's not bad. Not bad. I have tried to keep it quick. Obviously with the amount of episodes coming out a week, the seasons will feel longer, but I've tried to make them just as fast. I guess it's as much workload as before, but for now we'll stick to that, and unless I decide to change what I want to do with that. But yeah, we're in a good position to go on and win this league. I think we had the easier games after last episode, and we got 5 out of 6 wins, 15 out of 18 points. So this is why we find ourselves with such a big gap, and it's been even bigger. I think the biggest it has been is 9 points. Currently it is, let's have a look, it is 10 points even. Pohang are losing, as you can see there. You would expect them to probably pick up a win, but even if they do pick up that win, we would still find ourselves 7 points clear winning this game. We're in behind here. Kim's in behind. Can he go all the way? Pull it back. Martin Adam is waiting in the middle. He goes back to Ludvigsson. The return ball to the byline. Who can he find now? It's Garcia potentially. No, it's Ludvigsson all the way. He has the shot and he sends the player the wrong way. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 2-0 here in this game. We're finally going to pick up a win against a top 5 team. It's taken us 4 attempts, but we're finally about to do it. It's been a good game from us. We've been extremely dominant. Whenever we have these wins, there was a game where I've not seen us generate this much XG in a long time. I think it was a 4-0 win. It was this game. We literally generated like 4 or 5 XG. No, not that game. It was this game, the Seoul game. Seoul, a very, very good team. And wait, what? Hang on, I'm getting mugged off here. There's definitely a game where is it the Jeonnan game? Let's have a look. I thought the result was 5-0. That's why I'm looking 4-0. That's why I'm looking at them. But it was this game here, the 5-0 win instead. 4 XG. When we play these teams, we dominate. We don't let them in the game. That's been the story of our wins. When we have lost games, it's because we've let teams in. We might have had a lead, we might have scored some goals, but we've let them in. It's not because they've played well. I guess it is because they play better, but a lot of the time it is because of our own doing. We let teams in, and that's what's happened in these last few games for us on camera. But we've not let it happen here. 2-0 up. It's about time we get a win. And as it stands, we are 10 points clear at the top of the table. It might get close between these 3 teams here. As you can see, 53, 52 and 50 separates Pohang, Jeonbuk and Seoul in second, third and fourth. It's 2 goals for the good for Ludvigsson, who's having a bit of a resurgence in form. He is leaving us at the end of the season, Swedish international. He's had a decent bit of form. He scored 2 goals there against Suwon, an assist in his last game, and now another 2 goals here in this game, which is nice to see. We were playing against Daejeon here in this game, and they're coming on the attack. How's that other game going? It is currently still 2-1 to Jeonnam. As you can see there, the team who we were on about, we just beat 5-0, as that is a very, very good finish from the Daejeon player there. Pulls it back to 2-1. We can go and look to make a few changes. We've got a few on the bench who we can bring on. I think we bring off Ludvigsson. We bring Yom onto that right side, who has been out for the last few games, so we'll bring him on there onto that right side. Don't want to rush him back too much, and then I think we bring on Kim into the holding position there. Go with those changes for now. 75 minutes gone. Overall, been good. We concede that goal, but I think we just need to hold our nerve in the rest of this game. We've been the much better team, and if we do, and if that game stays at 2-1 with a red card for Pohang, by the way, we go 10 points clear at the top of the table. We start better than we end better than we started this episode, so not a bad result in the slightest. Kim plays a bit of a loose ball, but it does find its way all the way to Seoul, who cuts in, has the shot. He is a right back. We should probably play him as a bit more of an inverted player. We do play him as a traditional fullback, but he is very capable on his left foot. But we also do have the very good player in Garcia. That free kick is close. It will fall back to the free kick taker, who did score the goal, I believe. Yeah, he did score the goal. It's floating around. The shot goes in. It's just over the bar. In the end, it's getting a bit too close here in this game. The final few moments, we're going to end better than we started by the looks of it. 10 points clear at the top of the table. It might be a K-League title that we're picking up here. It's into league. Can he go to this right side to Garcia, who's got space to advance? He's so effective at doing it. He takes it to the byline, squares it. Kim with the header, he just puts it over. Unlucky to not score there in the end, but the full-time whistle is going to go, and we finally pick up a win on camera. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave with this little tune. I'll see you again tomorrow for the final day here in the K-League. Thank you. Bye-bye.